We all know that food and water are essential to survive, but it can be challenging to eat when you feel unwell. There may be some things about eating and drinking in relation to long COVID that you might not know. Part of the post-viral syndrome may be the disruption of the biological clock. Eating and drinking at regular times helps to regulate the biological clock and de-stress the autonomic nervous system. Many researchers believe that fatigue is the persistence of an inflammatory response which the immune system does not turn off even though the active infection has gone. To give you the best chance of moving into a healing phase, you can support your body by eating the right foods that contain the correct nutrients to support your immune system and help decrease inflammatory processes. Dietitians recommend a Mediterranean-type diet, which is considered to be an anti-inflammatory diet. Each day, aim to eat at least 5 portions of a variety of fruits and vegetables for vitamins, minerals, and fibre. Fresh, frozen, tinned or dried all count. Potatoes, bread, rice, pasta, and other starchy carbohydrates are a good source of energy. Whole grain types are good for fibre and release energy more slowly. This is known as having a low glycemic index and may help when struggling with fatigue. Beans, pulses, nuts and seeds, fish, eggs and meat are good sources of protein. It is good to include fish twice a week, especially oily types such as salmon and sardines, which are rich in omega-3 fatty acids. Milk, cheese and yogurt are sources of protein and vitamins. They are also an important source of calcium, which keeps bones healthy. If you are choosing dairy alternatives, make sure they are fortified with calcium. Use unsaturated oils and spreads in small amounts. Eat red meat less often and have small portions only, especially of processed types like sausages, burgers and bacon. Try to limit your consumption of sweets, chocolates and desserts as much as possible. Drink plenty of fluids, especially water, milk or sugar-free drinks. Fruit juice and smoothies also count, but limit them to 150 ml per day due to their high sugar content. People with long COVID commonly experience gut symptoms such as feeling sick, bloating, pain, and diarrhea. These are irritable bowel syndrome or IBS type symptoms. If they persist, speak to your doctor, as it's important to rule out other conditions like celiac disease and inflammatory bowel diseases. Your GP may also refer you to a dietitian. There is emerging evidence that the gut microbiome, bacteria and small organisms in the gut, play an important role in our health and supporting the immune system. Eating for gut health involves eating a varied and diverse range of foods. Aim to include lots of different colours of plant-rich foods, such as fruit, vegetables, nuts, seeds, beans, pulses and whole grains. Fermented foods and probiotics are also worth considering, although there is currently no evidence that these help long COVID. A trial of 1 month only is recommended to see if it's helpful for you. Following a COVID infection, some people experience a loss or change in smell and taste. These changes don't usually last long, but they can affect your eating and make some foods repulsive. Consider adding spices or sharp and bitter tastes like citrus to your food. Some people find that varying the textures of their food keeps it interesting. Food served cold or at room temperature is often better tolerated. If you find eating difficult or fatiguing, try smaller amounts more often and have easy to manage snacks and nourishing drinks. If you are losing weight and this is concerning you, ask your doctor to refer you to a dietitian who can tailor advice to your needs and help you maintain suitable nutritional intake and an appropriate weight. You may be prescribed nutritional drinks to help boost intake and your weight. The Eat Well guide on the NHS website can help with explaining the food labelling terms and how to get a balanced, nutritious diet.